The Portuguese. The customary land tenure system in Malacca continues to be developed in 1511. That is the time that the Portuguese started their colonization and ruled from 1511 until 1641, 130 years. Matters pertaining to land tenure remain unchanged, and the Portuguese did not interfere with the system by introducing any changes. The Malay customary land tenure systems remains intact. The Dutch in 1641, the Dutch attacked Malacca and drove out the Portuguese. The Dutch colonialists ruled Malacca from 1641 until 1795, and returned again in 1818, and stayed until 1824. The Dutch colonialists also left the land tenure system undisturbed. They did not introduce any new land tenure system or derive any revenue from the lands. The reason for not interfering with the land tenure system by the Dutch is mainly due to the concentration of their objective of conquering Malacca for trade opportunities. The Dutch fully recognized individual rights in land and full recognition of the Malay customary land tenure like the Portuguese. The Dutch set out proper control land matters by prescribing that all transfer and transmissions of land to be validated by the Court of Justice.
Dutch grants was introduced, which divide land into two categories, namely, town land and country land. The town land insurance of grants are held under a title for which dealings had to be declared, recorded and proved to the authorities in the Court of Justice. The country land insurance was held by concessionaires who were mainly Dutch settlers, traders, and officials.
The British colonies known as the Straits Settlements also brought about the introduction of English law during their colonial administration, first from 1795, 1818 and then later from 1824, 1957. The British adopted several methods in administering the land tenure system in Malacca, because the system administered by the Dutch was unsystematic and had uncertainties. The British Indian Act No XXVI of 1861 British legislation was one of the most important British land tenure system legislation aimed at regulating land occupation in Malacca. Before the Indian Act No XXVI of 1861 British legislation was a Dutch grant scheme. Thank you very much for listening.